Hello to all my wandering souls out there. How are you doing? So we are back with another pick a card reading, and in this pick a card reading we are going to see what is blocking your way towards success. So if you want to achieve some kind of goal, whatever goal it is, but you keep encountering blockage after blockage after blockage and you cannot seem to make a progress, we will see what is the block, where it comes from, and why is it there. Okay, so we have three options as usual. For pile number one, we have the Steampunk Tarot. For pile number two, we have the Vampire Tarot. And for pile number three, we have the Haunted House Tarot. So use the deck that pulls at your intuition. You can pause the video and just pick whichever deck you are feeling drawn to, and as usual the timestamp will be in the description box below and in the comment section, and I will see you in your reading. Hello pile 1. So if you feel drawn to the Steampunk Tarot, this is going to be your reading on what is blocking you towards success or towards your goal, whatever goal that is. Okay, so to start, I would like to see what is your goal actually, or what is your definition of success, so that it can be an indicator of whether you are on the right pile. Okay, so for pile number one, spirit guides, what is their definition of success, or what is their goal? For pile number one, spirit guides of pile number one, what is their goal? Wow, okay, what is their goal? What is their definition of success? What is their definition of success? Anything else? What is their definition? Oh my god, what is their no, I'm shuffling with my eyes closed, so when I saw the card, oh my god. What is their definition of success, please? Okay, that Empress, speak out. What is their definition of? Alrighty. Oh my god, we have both Hermit and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is definitely a financial goal or something related to finances, but we also have the Hermit. And the Hermit is about finding who you truly are, okay, in the midst of this whole huge capitalism machineries. Finding who you truly are, staying true to your true self, remembering who you are. So I mean, if you believe in incarnation, you want to find out what your soul is here to do. You want to remember, and you believe that this has something to do with work, with your job. It's almost like you are asking the question of what job will make me fulfilled, what job will fill my soul. Interesting, we have 8 and 8. The Hermit is 9. So yeah, it's like you are looking, you are searching for that one job that will make you happy and also financially support you. And you are afraid that you are not going to get it, or that the process of getting there, getting the job that will fill your cup as well, is going to be very difficult. Or maybe in the search of yourself, you feel like you are trapped in financial concerns. You feel like you have to do a job that you hate every day 24/7 in order to support yourself, and you are worried that you will lose yourself in the process. But yeah, it's like you are hoping for that miracle job, that job that will not only support your needs but also fulfill what you are wishing for. And this Empress, speak out, it didn't flip, but it's like the answer is in your hand. And what you need to do is not working harder, but just show people what you have, show people the magic that you have. And in this era of social media where everyone can be celebrity, it's easier, right? It's easier. And we have the clock here. Wow, we have a day, we have a moon here. So this feels like Sailor Moon with the power of the moon, whatever it is. But yeah, it's like all you need to do is to just show up as yourself, and showing people what you love to do. Like maybe if you love crocheting, you can make ASMR video from crocheting, and even that sort of thing can get viral on YouTube. So yeah. So I think you want to invite abundance without working too hard, just pulling it in. This Eight of Cups has been looking at me since I shuffled the deck, when I split the deck in two, actually. So you are tired of I think you have been trying all sort of ways to live, and all of those finally feels empty to you, and you are looking for something satisfying, something that can fit you from inside, but also giving to you from outside, like providing for your needs as well. Nine of Swords. I don't know, maybe the answer is, you already know the answer, but it's like you need to do something very drastic, very out of the box to get this. The Fool, yeah, it's like I hear with the Fool, you have nothing to lose. And this is a chimney sweeper, and there are some fairy tales about chimney sweeper, I guess. One that I remember is of the Water Babies. It tells of a little boy who is a chimney sweeper and who was abused by his owner, and one day he was accused of sneaking into a girl's room in the house that he works in, and he ran away and stumbled into the river, and he becomes a water baby. I don't know. There is something about leaving the world behind, leaving what you know behind. Oh yeah, leaving what you know behind. So that's the hidden answer, I guess, of what you are looking for. Wow, okay, so what stands in your way? What stands in pile number one's way of the success they are looking for? What stand on their way? What stand on their way? Five of Swords, yeah, Page of Pentacles. You feel afraid of being manipulated by people. I think you have had some experiences of being manipulated by people, so you have to like do some research and be extremely prepared for every little thing. What's the bottom of the deck? Justice, yeah. You feel like you didn't get justice for your effort, for your kindness, for who you are. You feel like being who you are is not safe. It's not safe. Yeah, it's like whatever. So this is the Seven of Cups, and we got the Eight of Cups earlier. You are tired of searching for happiness wherever you go, as in none of these cups holds what you really need. And what you really need is stability, security, a world where everything runs smoothly as it should be. You want a world that is fair. So again, what is the block? Sorry. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. You feel like you need to be very blunt, you feel like you need to face challenges from other people head on, and you don't like it because you don't like confrontation, okay? You just don't like confrontation. You love peace. You are a peacemaker. But yeah, if you don't put your foot down and say what you need or say the truth, people will always manipulate you. So you are afraid to go out there, I guess, because this is a pilot, and you want to yeah, this is a young pilot, this is a pilot. You want to fly, but you are afraid of people trying to pull you back down, and you don't have enough strength to shake them off or something. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. What was that? Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles for pile number 1. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles for pile number 1. Yeah, the Lovers. You need your intention to be met with the same. Wait, let me refresh that. You need people who match your intention. Okay, something like that. I don't know the exact phrase in English, but you need someone to match your intention. Oh, but this is a block. So yeah, it's, you feel like you have no one in this journey. In this journey towards a happy, fulfilling life, you have nobody. You have tried relationship after relationship, partnership after partnership, and you keep getting disappointed because the other person don't match your intention, don't understand your intention. But this is like the meeting between two very different people. One is an Empress, one is a being energy, one is a doing energy. So yeah, the block is finding a partner. It doesn't have to be a lover, partner, friend, co-worker, or boss, or a company that understand your intention and meets your expectation, that match your intention, not meet, match, that match your intention. You are trying to find a job, a place, a home, people that match your intention. Your intention. Bottom of the deck. The same card. The exact same card. Yeah, it's like you want to, you are craving for a world that is safe. That is safe, where you can freely be yourself, do yourself, without anyone judging or without you feeling like you are judged. Again, Six of Pentacles, you need justice. It's almost like, I am a good person, but why I have to go through all the shit? Why I have to go through all this manipulation, not getting what I work for, not getting what I deserve. Not getting what I deserve. That's the word. So that's the block. So what caused us this block? Why they experience this block? They just want justice. Why you don't give it to them? For pile number 1, why you don't give it to them? I need something more. I need something better than that, universe. Why you don't give it to pile number 1? Please. Why? Why you don't give it to pile number 1? Okay, I'm going to take this. Okay. Shit. You have to move. You have to go for it. This is like accepting fate and not doing anything about it, or going off, and these are the planes, and this is the pilot. Or you want something that feels like an absolute happiness, but you don't want to leave your safe place. You don't want to leave the comfort zone, but you are seeking this abundance and fairy tale like happy ending. But you don't want to go outside your comfort zone. So that's the block. Yeah, because we have Four of Swords and Five of Swords, so you are afraid that if you go outside your comfort zone, you will be manipulated. I think you have burned bridges over and over because you feel like no one understands me. Everyone is out there to get me. Everyone is out there to get me. So that's why you don't get what you want, because it's out there, but you are too tired already, because Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. So you are tired already of investing in or trying in friendship or relationship that don't work, that feels off, that feel imbalanced. So what is the solution for this thing? What is the solution for pile number 1, Spirit guides? What is the solution for pile number 1 to dissolve this blockage? What is the solution for pile number 1? Whoa, Ace of Cups. Another Eight of Swords. Oh. Wow, the Empress again. What is the solution for pile number 1, Spirit, to achieve this Empress state of success? Wow, Queen of Wands. Alright, so, we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. I'll put this to the side because this is just like additional information. But wow, we have the Hierophant followed by the Ace of Cups. What is the solution? I think the solution is understanding how the universe works, how God works, how God works. Because it's the Hierophant, so I'm associating this with religion, spirituality, but through a human being who has gone through everything. So one way to, I think you need to crack the code of the universe through someone who has gone through it, who has cracked the code as well. And once you have cracked the code, you will start feeling more at peace and more supported by the universe. And after you fill your cup, you become yourself, and the money will come. Everything else will come, will follow. Okay, so I have to stop for a minute, but I will be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I lost the momentum of the channeling, and I kind of forgot what I was about to say. But you know, looking at this Hierophant and this Ace of Cups, the Hierophant is the connection between the 5D and the 3D realm. And this is saying you cannot manifest your goal, the life that you want, whatever it is, with your own strength. Like this horse, they need a drink. The rider needs a drink to go on and on. And the drink is the connection between you and God and the universe. Okay, so in order for you to manifest your dream life, you have to be willing to, you have to be open to the source, God, universe. You have to do your spiritual practice. I know that this sounds a little bit woo or whatever, but we are reading tarot here, and this is indeed spiritual. This is about you feeling the hollowness or the dryness within you with a cup full of water. So fill your cup, and filling your cup with love from other people, that is also helpful. Talking with other people, connecting with other people at soul level also can fill your cup. It's true. But the source of water that will never end only comes from the universe. So you have to have friends, you have to have people who understand, who can bring you closer to the universe. And you also need someone who has been through it all to teach you how to connect with the universe, how to live inside God or inside the universe. So that no matter how far you run, no matter how big the challenges in front of you, you will always have the strength because your cup is overflowing. And this reminds me of the Bible, where Jesus said, I'm the, what was that? I'm the everlasting water, whatever. I cannot remember, sorry. But yeah, I mean, even if you are not a Christian, well, hey, I believe in Jesus and I read tarot. So Yeah, so you cannot run far if you use your own strength. You have to renew your cup, your emotional and mental strength, with communication, constant communication with the universe. Only then you can be this empress. You can magically create something without having to beat yourself to death doing it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the quote-unquote spiritual solution. Is there anything else you want to say, universe? Is there anything else you want to add? Is there anything else you want to add? King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify the King of Swords. I wonder if this is somebody. I wonder if this King of Swords is the same person as this Hierophant. Like they are going to be the one to teach you how to manifest using the power of universe or the power of the source. So please clarify who is this King of Swords or what it symbolizes. For pile number 1, the Knight of Swords again. So yeah, this guy, this old guy over here, this can be someone, can be male or female, who have been through it all. This is them when they were young. And this is what you are supposed to do right now, but not without the connection with the universe, okay? The King of Swords, yes, they use their mental strength, they use their resources to manifest their dream life, but they also acknowledge the spiritual realm. Like their knowledge is very broad, and they acknowledge that there are things that cannot be explained. Not everything can be explained. Yeah, this is like the collaboration or co-creation between you and the universe. So the universe fill your tank, and you do the execution to manifest your dream life, something like that. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. So this is the real peace of mind, being connected with the universe and doing everything in co-creation with the universe. It will give you peace because it will always work. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, make sure that you walk your life, walk every step with love, and everything will materialize on its own. So combine your heart and your mind with the sword, the cups. Combine your heart and your mind, and use your heart to connect with the higher realms, so that you will not run out of breath as you try to manifest your dream life. Okay, all right, so I guess that's it. I don't want to extend it more because it will only get confusing. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. For some of you, you need to move from the current environment because it's not supporting you anymore. It's like the water is already contaminated, so to speak, in your environment. That's a metaphor, by the way. As in the world you occupied right now, the place, the office, the house, the home you live in right now cannot give you more, and you need a change. You need a new start. You need to go to a place where everything is still pure, so to speak, pure. As in, nobody knows you, nobody knows your history, and you can start over. I mean, that will help manifesting your success, because we always feel comfortable talking with people who don't know us and our history, because it's like starting fresh. It's like drawing on an empty canvas, if you get what I mean. Alright, so last message from the universe. Okay, universe, spirit guides of pile number 1. What is the closing message they need to hear? Yeah, a leg up. You need a leg up. You need help. You need help. You need a springboard. Young. This is the masculine energy. So, and this is number 1. So it's like you taking this power from, but with the by the book, this is saying you don't have to rush. Okay, take action towards your dream, but you don't have to rush. You can follow the footsteps of someone who has walked this road before, like I said previously. Someone who has been through it. Follow their steps. Follow their advices. Yeah, you need advices from an older, more experienced person who already know how to manifest, how to co-create with the universe. And then you act, okay? Is there anything else that they need to know, universe, spirit guides? Pile number 1. Okay, I'll take that jumping card. Imagine. If I'm not mistaken, earlier I said you are trapped in your comfort zone. As in, you want something otherworldly, but you feel like you are not ready to take the first step to change your reality to match what you have in mind, because you have been hurt before, as we saw with the 5 of Swords. You have been manipulated. You are afraid of losing what you have, even though what can happen may be so much better. And this by the book can mean do it step by step and follow the people who have gone through it. Or it can also mean that you need to grow. You cannot stay small forever. You have to grow. And you will. It doesn't have to be fast, but you need to do it right now. You need to take action right now. And I think you already know what to do. So maybe one more. Pile number 1. I feel like we haven't gotten like the card. Okay. You feel orphan. So this is why you need that Ace of Cups. You need a mentor. You need a guru. You need someone who can help you heal the trauma of feeling abandoned, feeling manipulated. That victim mentality within you. You need someone to help you heal it. Interesting. The bottom of the deck is yin. So these two, yin and yang, this is receiving, this is doing, this is being. The both need to exist. Yes, in order for you to manifest your dream, you need to take action. But if you are in this condition, if you feel dry, if you feel alone, lonely, you need someone to fill your cup, to make you believe again, to make you believe in God again, to understand what this is all about. Maybe can you give us a message on why you are blocking, why you left the dry spirit, why you left them dry? Whoa, okay. Truth be told, here and now. Here and now is the door. This is you. This is interesting. This is past, this is future, and this is you right now. And what's the writing on this? Hang on. You are here. You are here. This is like the map in a shopping mall, the directory. You are here. And now you want to move. Say you are in a shopping mall. You are here. You want to move to a certain shop or location. But you need to open your door, as in you need to be present right now and not scrambling around looking for the way there without the map. And you can only know how to get there when you know where is your position right now and what is the road to get there. And the road to get there is an enlightenment by the universe. And also, truth be told, this is like your truth. This is like your heart already knows what will bring you happiness. And I think with orphan, this is like you be having been victimized in the past, making you afraid to show up, to take action, to go to where you are supposed to go. And this is where the yin energy comes in. You need refreshment, you need a drink, you need a relief from the universe, and also you need to fill your cup. Bottom of the deck is the thinker. Time to go. You think too much. You overthink everything because of your past. So maybe one final card. How to dissolve this block, or what this block is teaching pile number 1. Yes, co-create. That's the answer. If you want to go far, like this cheetah, it can jump like a very long distance, but you need the owl to tell the cheetah where to go. And this owl, yeah, it's this owl. Open, this is an open window, this is an open door. Open the door for the universe to direct your step, to be your directory to where you want to go. Because if you keep going without knowing your truth, without knowing who you are, without being in that hermit mode, you will only get more lost. But after you receive the wisdom, after you know your truth, you have to push yourself to take the necessary step. Only then will you reach your dream. Okay? So that's for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the details are down below in the description box. And if you resonate with this video, please click like and subscribe so that I can continue to do this for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you feel drawn to the Vampire Tarot, let's see what is blocking your way towards success. Now, this doesn't have to be career or financial goal. It can also be about love or anything that you want to achieve. Okay, so first of all, we will see what is the block. So for pile number 2, spirit guides of pile number 2 choose the Vampire Tarot. What is blocking their way towards success? Okay, maybe I will change what they are trying to achieve. What they are trying to achieve, just to see if you are on the right path. Okay, for those who choose pile number 2, spirit guides, what they collectively are trying to achieve. What is their goal? What is their goal that is being blocked right now? Oh, interesting. We have 2 10 of Wands and a 9 of Cups. Let me clarify the 10 of Wands. What is this 10 of Wands? What they are trying to achieve, please? God, Spirit, Universe, thank you. Okay, 4 of Swords. What is the 9 of Cups? Queen of Pentacles. I think you have been trying to achieve a state of or a condition of life where you can get whatever you want, where you are prosperous, successful, being on top of the game, but you can still enjoy life. So with the initial card, the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, I think there is some kind of a personal or creative goal that feels really personal for you that you want to achieve, and you have been running tirelessly towards it. And whatever this goal is, it is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. So I don't know if this is like you want to build an organization, or maybe find your soulmate, whether it's career-wise, financial-wise, or relationship-wise. You want to achieve this goal of yours to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. And I think you also believe that when you have achieved this goal, you will be very, very happy. This is like, I don't know, but this picture comes to mind. Like, for example, maybe you want to watch the concert of your favorite K-idol group. Yeah, it looks like that kind of scenario. You want to achieve something that you think will bring you fulfillment. And this is like, I think you're kind of obsessed with this dream with the Ten of Wands. You feel like when I get there, I can die happy, like this vampire over here. And that's why you try all sort of way to help you to achieve this goal. Back to the example of you maybe trying to get a ticket to see your favorite K-idol group. Maybe you have been running errands. Maybe you have been doing 10 side jobs, for example, to save enough money to go to, I don't know, to Korea or somewhere to see your favorite idol group. Because Nine of Cups is about your personal emotional happiness. Or you have been trying to reach a position in your career where money works for you instead of the other way around, or where you can be comfortable, you can afford, business class, first class when you want to travel. You have been running to achieve that kind of situation in your life. And with the four of Swords, I think this is saying, yeah, you want the money work for you, and you just laying around, and you don't have to try so much anymore. Or maybe this is about you want to acquire something to give you a peace of mind, not peace of mind. So yeah, like I said, maybe you are anxious to see your K-idol group. Like, I want to see them just once in this lifetime, and when I get a ticket, like, I can rest. So maybe that's your goal, something like that. Or it's a creative goal, like maybe getting your YouTube channel monetized finally, so you can rest. Yeah, that is also a possibility because you have been working so hard. Maybe you have been putting contents out there like once a day or maybe twice a day, 10 short videos a week, so that you can reach that 1K milestone, or maybe 2K, or maybe 3K, and you can get monetized for your YouTube channel, and you can enjoy the benefits like the membership, the super thanks, whatever it is. Okay, so that is your goal, and if you relate to this, then this is your pile. If this doesn't sound like you, maybe choose another pile. So we will see what is blocking your way. For pile number 2, spirit guides who choose the Vampire Tarot, what is blocking their way now? What is blocking their way? What is blocking their way towards happiness? Ace of Wands. You want to execute this one idea that you feel will be the final push or the final effort that will determine your success. But with the Seven of Pentacles, this is like it's going to take some time. It's going to take a while. Okay, for most of you, for most of you, this is like probably you want to be fluent in a foreign language. Maybe you want to, for example, move to Korea and stay and work there. But you have to study Korean first, and you have to, I don't know, maybe some of you probably try to apply for a scholarship in a degree that you want to get, or you want to work in Korea, but maybe you need a certain skill, and that is going to take a bit of time to achieve. Like, the idea is going to take a few, I don't know, maybe a year or more to be realized. So if you are trying to learn new language, it takes like at least a year for you to be able to be really fluent in that and to get a professional job using that language. Or if you want to move to a certain country, there are a lot of preparation that you have to make. Maybe you need to save a certain amount of money to buy a property there, or maybe you need to acquire a skill that will take you like 1 or 2 years to master before you can use that skill to get to wherever you want. So that is the block. The block is time. The block is time. As in, you cannot shortcut your way in this. You cannot shortcut your way in this. What's that at the bottom of the deck? The Hermit. 5 of Swords. With the Hermit and the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a card of, usually it's a card of petty battles, but I think here it's a card of self-sabotage. Like you want to achieve this, but seeing how many years or how long it will take, it discourages you. With the Hermit, there is an internal battle within you, as in, is this goal worth all the blood, sweat, and tears? or am I supposed to try something else? So I think you experience a war between your logic and your heart. Maybe your logic says this take too much time. Better we try something else more practical, or maybe for better or worse, going back to doing whatever you do previously. If this is about career and you want to change in career, for example. So if you want to change in career, you need to learn a new skill, master a new skill, master new knowledge, like maybe getting a degree, a bachelor's degree in a different field of study. But it takes too much effort, and you are wondering whether it's going to worth it. Please clarify the Hermit. I think you already know what to do. I think you really want this, but it's the time that discourages you. What the Hermit is all about? Clarify, please. Thank you. 6 of Swords. For some of you, maybe you need to withdraw and ask, is this what you really want? Because we are okay, we are talking about blockage here. So there can be two interpretations. First, you have to be willing to enjoy the process, like with the 6 of Swords. And I have a feeling that you don't enjoy the process. As in, this is like, it's like the whole universe is conspiring to betray you or something. But I think the universe wants you to enjoy the process, to not just think about the end goal, but the whole process. And I think because you want to be fast and furious, it's like it kind of tires you or make you feel a bit discouraged before you even start. That's one interpretation. For others of you, you need to really ask yourself, is this fast-paced goal something that I really want? Or am I influenced by another people's dream? So, in social media, it's easy to compare yourself with other people's success, and you feel like, oh, I want to be like them. But actually, what you need is a slower life. It's to enjoy what you have right now. So this is like a case of the grass is always greener on the other side. Or maybe, you watch tarot videos and you want to be a tarot reader, but you have to ask yourself, is this what I really want? Will becoming a tarot reader give me the financial stability that I need, or the peace of mind that I need? Will this job or will this goal give me the peace of mind that I need? Because I think you are an introvert. You don't like dramas. You don't like to come out of your comfort zone too much, and I think that's the blockage. So you have to really reflect, what is it that makes you the happiest. You have to stop, you have to pause. It's like the universe put you on pause, asking, do you really want this goal? It will take a long time, and it will take a lot of effort perhaps. Do you still want it? Is it worth it? Yeah, Ace of Swords, you have to be honest with yourself. I think you still want this goal. You still want this, but you have to adjust your expectation of the time when you get it, when you get there. Any other information on the blockage, Spirit? Any other information on the blockage? Nine of Pentacles. I think you have a difficulty letting go of the comfort that you have right now. So, for example, you want to start your own creative business, but right now you have all these material independence. Like maybe right now you feel like something is missing in your life. You feel like your life lacks the spontaneity, lacks creativity, lacks something that spark your interest. But materially right now you are affluent. Maybe you work in a dead-end job, but you get a lot of money from that. Like you get a quite high monthly salary from that, but you feel like something is missing. So that's why there has been a war between your heart and your mind. Can I let this go? And I don't know if you work in a toxic environment, like toxic work environment, and you just want to do your own thing, but you are not willing to let go of the luxury. So the luxury, the money is the consideration that stops you from doing what you want, from starting to do what you want. Seven of Wands, yeah. So I think you do have this creative goal, or something that will make you feel fulfilled, or something that will make your life feel more alive, and you want to achieve that, but it's not going to be easy. There is going to be a lot of challenges, a lot of competition perhaps. Like maybe you have to keep to study hard, to sharpen your skill, and to work really, really hard to stand out, for people to notice. Or if this is like a personal goal that has nothing to do with career or money, you have to be constantly on the go to achieve this goal. But I think for many of you, yeah, I think this is about career, this is about a personal goal that clash with your need for financial security. Your goal clash with your needs for financial security. Being financially secure in a dead end or a toxic job, or going on your own way, but being faced with financial and creative challenges. Financial and creative challenges. Right? So this is like, for example, you are an office worker, you are a corporate slave. Corporate slave. You are a corporate slave, and you want to do something, like, for example, you want to make an album. I remember the movie about Michael Jackson, and how in order for him to stand out, and this guy looks like Michael Jackson but blonde. If you want to stand out, to do your own thing, like Michael said in the movie, you have to go against your dad, your family. Like, it's not going to be easy. You have to break free from what makes you feel secure. With Michael Jackson, he has to break free from his controlling dad. He has to distance himself from his brothers and do his own thing. Because why? Because he feels the calling, and I think this is the calling for you, to go solo, to go on a solo career. Yeah. So that is the block, the push and pull between what is secure and what feels right for you. What is your calling? Okay. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. It's like you feel like you are the odd one out, and you have to be very aggressive in pursuing this goal, but you don't want to because you are basically, yeah, the Hermit and the Six of Swords is, the Hermit is shy and introvert, just like Michael Jackson, but he has to put his foot down and say what he wants. Otherwise, he would never become the artist, the legendary artist that we know. Okay. So, what can we? What universe? God, Spirit, universe. What pile number 2 has to do? What is the right thing that they need to do to achieve success? Seven of Cups. For pile number 2, what do they need to do to overcome this blockage? What do they need to do to overcome this blockage? Okay. What they need to do to overcome this blockage for pile number 2? That is very, very clear. Okay, I'm not going to take these cards because they didn't jump, they didn't flip, they just fell and I don't feel them. The Chariot. That is very clear. Keep going. Keep going. And with these bats here and with the horse, it's like the universe will provide you with the means and the spiritual support to keep you going. Yeah. The Two of Cups. This is your mind and your heart. Either your mind and your heart finally get in harmony and agree, yes, this is what I want to do. And for your mind and your heart to be in agreement, you need to really go into solitude and like reflect on this. Don't get more tarot readings. Don't go to so many therapists. Just ask yourself plain and simple, what do you want? What kind of life do you want? Or this can also mean that someone else with the same aspiration will come towards you or will appear in your life and convince you that this is the right thing to do. Oh, we have 10 of Cups and King of Wands. Okay, I think this is saying you have this. You have this. You have the capability to make this happen. And maybe there will be some financial hiccups. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like you. Oh my God, which one should I choose between my two dreams? And we have the Seven of Cups, which is like, which way should I go? Oh, and we have the Queen of Wands. So that explains the Two of Cups. You cannot have it all, okay? You have to choose what is right for you. Maybe if you have a lot of dreams, a lot of interests, a lot of hobbies, focus on only just one, because otherwise you will get stuck forever. With the Ten of Cups, I think as you go towards your dream, you will receive a lot of moral, spiritual, and emotional help from everyone who is in the same path as you. Or if you decide to go with this, I think you need to really reflect whether you love this, and I think you do. You are willing to go the distance for this, even though it's not easy. And maybe you are afraid about the money, and I know the money is going to be tight. The money is going to be tight. Maybe you need to have you need to keep your current job to save money as you do this step by step. But whatever you are working on, it's going to make you very happy, not just when you finally get there on top, but along the process. So I'm going to take myself as an example. I mean, I used to be a corporate worker, and it's been 5 years since I quit my job and do this thing. And of course, another freelance job. But right until now, I still don't know whether I made the right choice to transition slowly from conventional job to something that I really love doing, which is this Ten of Cups. So I think this is saying that if you keep on going. And this is the Chariot. This is a major arcana. So this is like the universe giving you complete permission to do this. And this Two of Cups is like the alignment between, oh yeah, this can be an alignment between spirit and you. I think you will meet a soulmate there, or a lot of soulmates who will help you along the way. And if you decide to do this, even though it's scary, even though it's like outside your comfort zone, you will enjoy the process. You will feel alive in the process. You will learn many skills, many interesting skill or knowledge you have never known before. Like for example, if you want to be a tarot reader and quit the corporate job, you probably need to get a certification in tarot reading, and you need to attend a class or tarot lessons, but you are going to enjoy every minute of it. Or if this is not tarot, for example, but another creative goal, you want to be a designer, freelance designer, you are going to enjoy every minute of it. Or if you feel like frustrated with the lack of progress, you need to make yourself enjoy every moment of it. Feeling abundant about it. Now, feeling abundant doesn't always mean you will always have excess money. You will earn as much as you did when you do the corporate job. But this is like you feeling very secure emotionally, knowing that this is the right path. So you have to just do it and enjoy the process, and you will feel your life flowing much easier. No more overthinking, just joy. No more overthinking, just joy, because you are on the right path. So yeah, like for example, if you want to become a freelance designer, or if you want to be fluent in Korean or move to Korea, you enjoy every process. You enjoy learning new language. You enjoy studying how to design with AI, Canva, or all the things that you never tried before. It will bring you back to life. It will give you this spark of life you haven't felt in a very long time. Yeah, it will give you a spark of life you haven't felt in a very long time. Because life is not just about money, but it's also about knowing what makes you happy and making something good or something great out of it. Okay. So, okay, what's the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Swords again. You already know what to do. Just you have to focus your mind not on debating over which way should I choose, but choose what you already know is your path and charge forward. Like all your mental resources have to be focused on this. So if you know 100% sure deep down in your heart that this is the right way to go, save all your mental resources to pursue this goal. Okay? Don't think too far ahead. If the goal takes a very long time, don't focus on the top of the stair, but focus on the next step and the next and the next and the next. So you will not be overwhelmed. So for example, you want to be a creative designer. Don't focus on when, don't focus on how, don't focus on I don't know where. Just do the first step first. Learning design, learning Canva, learning how to use AI. So step by step, okay? And you are going to see progress, even though it's slow, but it's real, okay? So let's see what is the closing message for you. What is the closing message for pile number 2, please? Thank you. Closing message for pile number 2. Closing message for pile number 2. Happy, yeah. This dream, this thing you want to achieve is in alignment with the universe. And as you enjoy the process and focusing on just the next step and the next and the next, instead of overthinking how am I going to get there, you will be so much happier in the process. And if you are happy, like there is this saying, time flies by when you are happy, or something like that. Yeah, it's like if you focus on the enjoyment of studying new things, new skill, the enjoyment of doing a lot of jobs, multitasking to save money to see your K idol. I mean, do it with joy, knowing that this is really what you want. Okay, knowing that every step will lead to this. Enjoy the process, not just over obsessing over the end goal, because obsessing over the end goal will make it unbearable, especially if this is something outside your comfort zone. Okay, yeah, peace. You are like this egg about to hatch, and this is the symbol of hope. This dove and the olive branch, this is like the universe saying, yes, go for it, go for it, it's okay, it's going to be okay, you will hatch. It will take some time, this idea, this baby of yours, baby project or whatever, or dream, but it will hatch. It will hatch right in time. All you have to do is just to enjoy the process, working hard with joy, working hard with focus, and you will get there. Okay, pile 2. So actually, I went on and read the other two cards at the bottom of the deck, but at some point I need to pause to find the right words, and then when I continue reading, I forgot to click the recording video, so for the life of me, I couldn't remember what I have said about the two cards. So I guess this means that this is all you need to know, that you are on the right path, that if you do what you love to do with joy, if you pursue your dream with joy, and not just for the sake of achieving your end goal, but like really enjoying every step of the process, everything is going to flow seamlessly for you. Okay, so that's your reading pile number 2. I hope this resonate. I hope this helped. If you like to book a personal reading with me, the details are down below in the description box. And please, if you find this helpful, click like, hype my videos so that I can continue to do this for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you choose the Haunted House Tarot, then this is going to be your reading on what is standing in your way towards success, whatever success means for you. Okay, so I'm going counterintuitive here because I actually feel pulled to read pile number 1 after pile number 2, but I don't know, I feel like, going counterintuitive in this. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so for pile number 3, spirit guides, for those who are drawn to pile number 3, the Haunted House Tarot, what is the goal that they are trying to achieve? So we are going to see if this goal resonates with what you are trying to achieve, and if so, then you are on the right pile. Okay, and if it doesn't resonate, then choose the other piles. So for pile number 3, spirit guides, what are they trying to achieve? What sort of success they are trying to achieve? Let's see these two first. Wow, that is the Knight of Cups. So I think you are trying to reach this highest level of happiness. I think you are a very romantic person. You are a very sensitive person. You like to romanticize your life, and you want a romantic life. With the Knight of Cups, this is usually about going after your holy grail, or someone who is going to enter your life, and it turns out that they are your highest level soulmate, someone you will spend the rest of your life together, someone you are soulfully aligned with. So either it's about love, you want to find the ultimate, the one for you, or you want to achieve, or you want to find what is your holy grail, what will make your life feel romantic, or what will make your life feel like the lives in the romantic movies. Okay, wow, that's interesting. Oh, oh, this is like really two contrasting moods. Ooh, okay. Okay, before I misinterpret or anything, let me clarify. What is that Ace of Swords? Okay, what is pile number 3's definition of success, and why is it the Ace of Swords? Why is it the Ace of Swords? Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. The Moon. Wow, okay. Jeez, I don't know. What I can think of, you know what I'm thinking? I think what you are trying to achieve is the Bella Swan, Edward Cullen type of relationship. Because this is Edward Cullen, okay? For you. Whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. This is Edward Cullen for you. You want to be a vampire. You want a life that is extraordinary, like almost out of this world. And the Moon is a major arcana, so this is like your heart's deepest calling. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like you have to be willing to pay the price, or you have to be willing to let go of, or you have to pay the pain to get to this goal. Because I think this goal, this success, is still like a little bit vague for you. Like you don't know what you really want, but you want a life that are shown in the pictures of Pinterest. You want a romantic life. You want an idealistic life. You want a life that is like a fairy tale, but you don't really know what it is. You just feel like you want to go out of your comfort zone and finding out what that is. The thing is that with the Ace of Swords, this is going against your logic. So you have to pay some kind of price for it. Let me get another card. The bottom of the deck is the Ouija board, and this is like choosing between two choices that are equally good, equally tempting, and you choose towards no and buy. I don't know, it feels like there is a conflict between a part of you that wants this romantic, somewhat unrealistic life, and there is a part of you that wants to cut that off. Wow, that is very interesting. So please clarify, what is this Ace of Swords, Spirit? We need more information. Why these two cards are so different? What is the goal or the success in the definition of pile number 3, please? What is the Ace of Swords? Yeah. It's like if you feel a calling. You feel a calling towards something, towards a life that is extraordinary, that is out of this world, that is magical, but you have to kill your logic, or not kill your logic, but you have to do a rationally painful action to reach this goal. So for example, you want to live overseas, in the country of your dreams. I don't know, it can be Korea, it can be Japan, it can be somewhere in Europe, but you have to be willing to do what it takes, and it's going to be very painful to do it. For example, if you want to stay in Germany or stay in some European countries, you have to be willing to work as, especially if you don't have the skill that they need, you have to become a illegal immigrant, or you have to do like blue collar job or manual labor in order to live there. So this is like you want the end goal, but you are not sure if you are willing to pay the logical price for it, because there is logic, there is you cannot just get your dream soulmate or your dream life easily. You have to do something painful, because we live in a world that is not perfect, to gain it. And with the moon here, this can either be your intuition telling you that this is right, or that this may just be an illusion. So you have to go inward and ask yourself, and this is kind of similar to pile number 2, and ask, is this really what I want? Either way, whether you choose to do it or not, or whether you choose to do it or whether you choose to give up, it is going to be your intuition telling you the way. So listen to your intuition. If your intuition tells you, yes, I feel like I'm just destined for this, I am destined for extraordinary life, I am destined to quote unquote become a vampire, then it is the right choice, because it is your intuition speaking. It is the spirit inside you speaking, even though it doesn't seem rational or it seems very scary. Whoa, okay. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Pile number 3's definition of success. Aha! The Fool. Yeah, going on some scary adventure. And you got the 2 major arcana here. The Fool, the new start, the going on some wild adventure without knowing what is in front of you, or whether or not knowing what the end result will be for you. I think this is really your calling. But yeah, you have to kill one part of yourself, the logical part that tells you to just have a normal life, or you have to sacrifice something, sacrifice a part of you. Okay, like you are invited to a life extraordinary, but you have to acknowledge the painful truth about it, that it is not going to be easy. You have to acknowledge that there is a painful reality that you have to face if you go for this. Okay, clarify the Moon. Oops, that's too fast. What is it? Yeah, see, there is no guarantee for what you are trying to achieve. We have the King of Swords. So if you want to make this happen, you have to cut the logical part of yourself that says this is impossible, and you have to do like something extraordinary. Like I said, you want to live overseas, but you have to be willing to endure the painful truth of surviving there. And I think with the King of Swords, and I just noticed that the King of Swords have a lot of battle scars. So yes, if you have the will, if you have the strength, if you want this more than anything, you have to be willing to sacrifice, make a painful sacrifice that is realistic in this situation. And then you have to play your game really well. You have to you have to be very extremely strategic about this. And it's interesting that we have the Knight of Cups with the golden wings, and the King of Cups the King of Swords as the Angel of Death, or Hades. This guy looks like Hades. So it's like you have to die first to your old self. You have to die to your old self before you can go after this thing that is still fake, that you are not even sure what it is, in order to get there. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit stuttering in this, because I feel the energy but I cannot express it in English. Okay, so yeah, this is like answering a call without knowing where you will be led towards. You just know that you are being called there. This is like that story in the Bible about Abraham, when he was told to sacrifice his only son, which God himself has granted to him. Yeah, it's like that. It's like God granted you a son, and then God asked you to sacrifice your son. That doesn't make sense. But this is like a test of faith. How far you will go for this dream that has not fully formed yet. So I think your only block is this part of you that knows this is irrational, this is illogical, but this is where my soul is called to. Okay, clarify the moon. Oh, sorry, we already clarified the moon. So yeah, this is can we find out a bit more about this goal? What is it? What telemetry is trying to achieve? God, Spirit, Universe, what telemetry is trying to achieve? Ace of Cups, true love. And it's interesting that all these three cards that shows you the life that you want takes place at night under the full moon. And moon is like under the moon, everything looks fake. You don't know what is real and what is not. But your intuition knows. Your intuition will lead you the way. And you do have the brain, the brawn, I don't know, you have the brain, you have the mental capacity to play the game towards this goal. So this is like you selling everything you have, going overseas to the country of your dream and starting from zero, and yet the universe has given you this capacity, mental capacity, to work out things while you are there, to make things happen while you are there. This is a bit mystical and spiritual. There is something in that place or that goal that will fill your cup. This is like a childhood dream or first love. Whew, okay. So that is whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever the definition of success is for you. We have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck and Strength. Wow. Again, you get a major arcana. So you are confused about which dream you want to achieve. You have a lot of dreams. So you have to really be in touch with your intuition, with the spiritual part inside of you, to know which of this dream is meant for you, which of these cups is meant for you. And that is by looking at yourself in the mirror and ask, what do I want the most in this life? What I want my life to be like? And most importantly, who am I? Who are you? Once you know who you are, and I don't mean you are an accountant, you are a third child of your family, not something like that, not a status, not a position, but who you are deep inside. And once you know who you are, you will know what kind of life, what kind of partner you want to have. Okay, so what is the block? Godspeed Universe, what is the block to pile number 3's game? Actually, yeah, the block is that something that you dream of, but which you know you have to pay a price that you are not willing to pay for it. So what is the block? Oh no, too fast. God, Spirit, Universe, what is the block to pile number 3's game? What is the block? What is the block? I think, okay, I forgot the theme of this reading, but it's like why you are being blocked toward your success. And maybe that's because you need to prepare. You need more time to prepare, because this is huge. This is huge, and you don't know what is going to happen. Like, you have zero knowledge of it, so you need to prepare. Oh, this is the Death card. Yeah, it's the Death card. So the metaphor, the closest metaphor that I can use for this is, you know, Bella Swan falling in love with Edward Cullen and wanting or making up her mind to become a vampire and giving up the human dream. Giving up the human life. It's something like that, okay? Something like that, but maybe less mystical. Wow, okay. Phew. Yeah, this Page of Swords is setting this house of cardboards on fire. So, you know what this card reminds me of? Black Widow in Avengers and Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch. So, your ultimate dream is made of stuff of darkness, for lack of better word. And what I mean by that is, you have to be willing to go the distance, to do what is unconventional in order to get the life that you want. And again, you have two major arcanas, and this is your destiny. The block is doing it. Doing it means that you have to live your old life, death, the angel of death. You have to set on fire your current life, and judging from this house of cardboard box, whatever you have right now makes you feel hollow. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't fulfill your soul. It's hollow. It's fake. And you have to be willing to set those on fire to get what you want. And with the star, I think this is also about divine timing. So this is not so much a block, as you have to realize what price you have to pay for this dream. And the price to pay, it doesn't mean that, by that I don't mean that the universe is cruel, that you need to, cut your fingers to get something. It's like more metaphorical. It's like you have to sacrifice, you have to put aside all logic, all reasons to get this. I think what you want is the fulfillment of your soul, but you don't know what will fulfill it. So you have to set aside all the reason, all the logic of the modern world, and be willing to let go of everything that feels empty to you, and ask your deepest, darkest self. Face your demon and ask yourself, what is it that I truly want, and which is truly my calling? And also, this reminds me of that movie, A Star is Born, Lady Gaga. She wanted to be a singer, and she is also a good songwriter, but she, at first at least, she believed that it's not realistic, that she has to work to make ends meet. She cannot just be a musician. But then Bradley Cooper came into her life and said that you have talent, join my tour. And she took that leap of faith, set everything she had on fire, and she got her wish. She became a star. So if that movie relates to what you wish to do in this life, so for example, maybe you know you have a nice voice, but you have a phobia of getting booed or people judging your voice. But deep down in your heart, you know you are destined to become a singer or even a famous singer. So delve deep into that darkness and find your true dream there. So it's not so much it's not so much a block as a realization and the willingness to sacrifice what you think is rational. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is like you being comfy, comfortable in your house. But with the painting here from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's like, it's just a picture. It doesn't have a depth in it. And what I really want is out there. And I feel like it's calling to me. Yeah, this is like you have to be willing to sneak out, to do the scary stuff, to do the scary stuff and live the life that you have been living to achieve this emotional fulfillment. You are not destined to live an ordinary life, so to speak. All right. So now we know the block. Let me think about what I'm going to ask. I actually want to ask why. No. Okay, how pile number 3 is going to overcome this block, please? Thank you. I mean, I think the answer is already clear, but how they will overcome the block? Oh, too many. Oh, we have 2 cards. Again. Yes, you already know what you are put here on earth to do, but you are still scared. You are still afraid. And the blindfold is like, what's that metaphor? Wool wrap over your head or something like that. I think the people around you are so noisy, like the waves behind this girl. They tell you it's impossible, you are crazy, your dream is crazy, and so you are constantly in your head about whether you should do this. And I think you don't have to start big, you just have to start, because Page of Swords is the page they are still learning. So do research and start taking small steps that will get you towards your wildest dream. So if you want to become a singer, maybe you can enroll in a singing course, a musical course, and when you become more confident, you can try and play and perform in bars or cafes. I mean, it doesn't have to be that scary if you do it like step by step. This is so much like pile number 3. So much like pile number 2 actually. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. This card also appears in pile number 2. You are wondering if this is going to take me somewhere or if this is going to ruin everything for me. We have the High Priestess, and this is the secrets that you cannot see. This is saying that the calling and the force of the universe behind the calling is so much bigger than you, so much bigger than life. So the thing is that if you don't try, you will never know. And with the Three of Pentacles, there are friends who will help you. There are friends who will help you. Anything else we need to know about how pile number 3 is going to overcome this block? Yeah, you are wrapped up in your mind thinking about it. I think like if you just do it and do it with people who who are trying to achieve the same thing. Like maybe you can they can play your sounding board, or they can play devil's advocate for you, and you know what, I think you would rather live dangerously than live in where you are right now, and obsessing over what could have happened, what might have happened. And so it's not too late. Start the fire. And I think you will not be alone with this Five of Wands. Five of Wands is usually about, competition, but I think this is healthy competition. There are people out there who can inspire you and like encourage you to start pursuing your dream. Okay, to light up your fire. Okay, now I'm reminded of take that song, light up my fire, something. Now I will put the link to the music video down below, so you can, maybe the lyric resonate with you. Anything else file number 2 needs to know about the block? Yeah, it's like you are almost exploding, overthinking about this, when all you need to do is just start. You have a lot of plans, but you don't execute it. You are like the wands are being tied to you, and you are burning with this passion, with this desire to achieve whatever this is that you want, but you don't move, and you are almost exploding because this fire, this creativity, they don't find an outlet. And so you feel like you burn inside with so many things you want to do, but because you are scared, you don't do it, and it feels like you will explode because all the creative expression don't have an outlet. They don't have an outlet for expression. Okay. I think with this Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, you will be, I don't know, but you will get what you let go of. So if you are willing to let go of the luxury and start over, because this is an ace and this is a Nine of Pentacles, this is the Ace of Pentacles. If you are willing to let go of the Nine of Pentacles, you will start getting the Ace of Pentacles from whatever your dream is, and you will get to that Nine of Pentacles again, but this time on your own terms, or in the form of a life that you always wanted. Okay. Yeah, you are holding on too tightly to what you have. Ace of Cups. You know what? This can also be like, if now you are still working 9 to 5, for example, and you want to become a singer, you can invest some money on singing course. So investing the money on the dream or the creative expression that you want to put out there. Okay. All right, so I guess that's pretty clear. So now, what is the closing message for you? What is the closing message for pile number 3, Spirit? Okay, for pile number 3, Spirit Guides of pile number 3, what do you want to tell them regarding the block to their goal? What is your advice regarding the block to their goal? Spirit Guides of pile number 3. Yeah, there is the card why. Do you know why? Why you want to do this? And look, there is the wings again, the angel wings. I think you know why. You know the why, but you are afraid of the how. Anything else? Let's see this one first. Treasure Island. I think as you go along, the universe will provide you with the resources that you need to go after whatever it is that you want. So for example, if you want to move overseas, do some research and then go. after you prepared everything. And you don't have to go fast. I mean, this is a sea turtle. You don't have to go fast. Like, do it step by step. It will feel more doable and safer. And then when the time comes, when you are ready, or even when you are not ready but you know it's time, go for it. And it's like the universe will, where's the face? Yeah, this is the face of the universe. This deck has this face in every card. So the universe will give you the love, the soulmates, the excitement, the happiness that you need to propel yourself forward as you go along. So the journey is going to be very, very exciting. After all, this is a treasure island. The journey itself is going to be very exciting already. All that glitters. I think this is saying the life that you have now, even though it's glamorous, but it doesn't come from the heart. It doesn't fulfill your heart, your soul, deep knowing. Yeah. And we have the moon again. The moon in the tarot decks, and the moon here, it's saying, and we have the owl. Is that the owl? Yeah. You already know. You already know what is it that you want to achieve. The choice is up to you. But I think if you don't try, at least try, you will always ask for the rest of your life, what if? Okay, so that's for your parametry. I hope this resonates. I hope this helps. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my details are down below in the description box. And please like, subscribe, and hype this video if you like it, to help me continue to do this for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.